So you're wanting to know how to get top dollar for your property? Stick around. So how should you go about pricing your property for sale? I'm gonna make this very simple for you guys to understand. So let's think about this. When a buyer is going to write an offer on your property, let's say they're going to tour properties and they love your house, okay? And they go back to the realtor and they say, hey, realtor, I love this house. What is it worth? What should we offer? So they start running comps, they start going back about 6 months, maybe a year, depending on your property, and they determine what the average sale price or what this house should even be selling for. Let's say you overpriced your property by about $10,000, okay? How is that going to make the buyer feel at that point? They're going to feel like, man, this is not the deal that I thought I would be getting. This house is overpriced, it's not worth what it's listed at, and now they want me to pay $10,000 more? Well, chances are they may not even write the offer, or they may not write anything above that, and now you still have to deal with the appraisal. So the best way to list your property is figure out what price makes sense for you. Of course, you want to run your numbers, have your agent run all the averages and figure out where you're at and come up with a price that makes sense to you. Once you list your property at the market value or even slightly under market value, what's going to happen is you're going to get several buyers coming to your property wanting to offer, if not at list price, more than list price. And your chances are you're going to sell it for probably the price that you wanted to anyways. It's just you shouldn't start at the higher price point. The second thing you want to keep in mind here is the price positioning. Now, things have changed a little bit over the way that people search for properties. A lot of people are looking online these days, and they're going to be searching in ranges, maybe within $25,000 to $50,000 price range. So if you're on the kind of that $200,000 price range, and a lot of sellers will tell me, hey, let's list it at $199.9. Well, I recommend in that scenario, let's just list it at $200,000 even, and here's why. When buyers are set up on a search, they may be set up for $150,000 to $200,000 price range. If you list at $199.9, that buyer is going to see that property online. Now, if you listed at $199.9 and we have another buyer set up at a $200,000 to $250,000 price range, guess what? That buyer is not going to see your property, okay? So the best thing to do in that scenario, if you're kind of right on the edge, just list it at that $200,000 even. That way both sets of buyers are gonna have eyes on your property. That's all I have for listing your property. Any questions, leave them in the comments below.